Hi Year 3. This week for maths you're going to be doing an investigation, and it's going to be about length, and the investigation is to find that which plane of yours flies the best. So the scenario is that every year your town holds a paper plane flying competition. Children design their own paper planes, then fly them against each other. The designer of the paper plane that flies the furthest is the winner. This year, you are finally old enough to enter the competition. There is only one problem. You have designed 3 different paper planes, and you can't decide which one to enter in the competition. You have decided to test all 3 of your paper plane designs to see which one flies the furthest. You will accurately measure and record the distance flown by each paper plane, and then use the information to make a decision about which design to enter in the competition. So there are some rules that you need to follow below. So each paper plane must be constructed from a single piece of A4 paper, so just like a computer printer paper. The exterior of the paper plane, so the outside of the paper plane, may be decorated using pencils or markers only. Attachments of any kind are not permitted. The use of tape, glue, or adhesives of any kind is not permitted. Rips may be made in the paper plane by hand. The use of scissors is not permitted. So before you do begin, we just have to make sure that you do understand it. If you have some difficulties understanding it, then just ask a question to your teacher. Then you're going to be designing and constructing them. So if we have a look, so I suggest that you break them down into different the different sheets that you have in your learning pack. So for example, this is the first sheet in your pack, and it is the designing and creating. So you design 3 paper planes, so we've got 3 designs here. Give it a name and draw it, or you could take a picture and stick it on to put them in here so we can see them all. And then write sentences down here just to explain like the features of it. So maybe something interesting in particular is for those planes. So once you've constructed and designed your 3 planes, then you will be conducting the investigation. So because we need to make sure that we're doing things properly, we will go to make a prediction first. So which of your designs, is it going to be 1, 2, or 3, will fly the furthest, and why you think that? Now, measuring a distance using a scaled instrument. So a scaled instrument is something like a ruler. So at home you might only have a 30 centimeter ruler. That's okay. Maybe on your driveway you might have some chalk and you can draw increments of those 30 centimeters, or maybe every meter. Maybe you can get mum and dad to help you. So how you're going to measure it. Now, you might very well only be able to use a small ruler because that might be what you all have at home. That's okay. We're trying to do some measurements. So now you're going to be doing 3 test flights for each of your paper plane designs, and you're going to record the distance on here. So for your design 1, you're going to throw it 3 times. So the first time, throw it, measure it. Second time, throw it, measure it. Third time, throw it and measure it. And then you're going to add these up and put the total distance. So do that for each design. So tell us whether your prediction was right. Doesn't matter if it was, does it? And the winner paper plane, say which one it was. And you know this because, well, I'm hoping you know it because it went the furthest. All right. Now, reflection is really important after investigations. So please answer all these questions as well. It doesn't have to be all on the same day. You can think about it the next day. So did you enjoy working on the investigation? Did you face any challenges? How did you feel about your winning design? And would you change anything? And do you think the investigation was a fair test? Tell us why or why not. And the statements down below, how you feel about measuring distance after completing this investigation. So just write down like which one. Maybe you're confident, maybe it's getting better as you go along, or maybe you need some help. There are no right or wrong answers for that. It's up to you. All right, I really hope you have fun doing this. We as teachers were very excited to find this to be able to give to you. Have fun.